Before you do, you have to know I'm not my normal self right now. Okay?
All right. You okay?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Um.
It's just some life issues. It's nothing. Um,
Okay. Um. So.
it's almost like persecution.
Uh huh.
Uh,
Uh huh.
it's saddening, but it is what it is. Are you there?
I'm here. It's just nothing's really been going right today. When we tried to do the stream earlier,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
know that feeling.
yeah, suddenly, like at around noon, suddenly everybody began making noise.
So you tried it earlier?
I wanted to try it earlier, but no one was around on Discord to help me, and then
Well, I don't know how much help I'll be. Like I said, I'm in a weird state of mind right now. Um,
all right. Um, do you have the video up?
no, I haven't even clicked over yet.
All right.
Hang on, I'm gonna have to jump on Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Sometimes, my cellular provider is better than my Wi-Fi.
Okay. First we should we cut? I think first we'll cover the amount of carbs in kibble.
Yeah, I'm really interested in all this. But right now at this point, I really don't care about much of anything. I probably may never see my dog again.
What
Um,
happened? Don't you still have your dog?
no, she's in the mountains.
Why is she there? Why not with you?
Well, because I've been living in this cursed motel room, um, ever since my house burnt down.
Oh. Um.
Um, I need to find me a church is what I need to do, but I mean, I don't know, but I'm still interested in it. I think it affects more than just dogs and cats. I don't know. When I get food for a horse or a cow, I know it's grown straight from the. So I guess it doesn't. But the sweet feeding stuff, I don't know about that. But I am interested because I buy my dog the highest dog. All right, I got something.
Okay.
I'm back on Undertale for some reason.
Wait, what?
I'm on Undertale.
What? You shouldn't be if you click the right.
Okay, hang on. Okay, are you scrolling up on your screen?
Yeah. Okay. In order to calculate the carbs and starches in pet food, add from the protein, fat, moisture, and ash. And then minus it from 100. So, let's see if we can find the,
I'm sorry, but I missed half of that. I'd like to know what kibble. I mean, how is that related to anything? Well, I know what it is. Like Purina. Is Purina a part of kibble?
yes.
All right. Well, I looked on the back of that bag of dog food, and it didn't say anything about kibble.
It's not going to. Kibble is just the name that we all call it. The pet food companies don't call it that.
I mean, my dog just had puppies. Um,
Let's take a look here. Yeah.
okay, I can hear you from your feedback when you break
Sorry.
up. No,
Sorry.
that's good. I can hear what you're saying.
Let's see here.
Five. I got your screen now.
Okay.
Well, I can't explode the view for some reason. I need a computer back.
See here. Where's the thingy?
Oh no. uh, it's funny. I don't know, man. I mean, look at all them bags. All that is kid.
Yeah. There should be a thing on the back that has the amount of protein, fat, moisture, and ash. That way we can
What?
add it up and minus it from 100 and find out how carby it is.
Hang on. I'm going to cut off my Wi-Fi. All right. I think I'm better off without it.
Okay.
You still there?
I'm still here.
Okay. I made a mistake there. I'm not as tech literate. It can't be on my end now for sure.
All right.
Ain't you still got your earbuds or whatever?
Mhm.
God, I wish I could explode that view.
Okay. Um.
You know, my mama orders her dog food off the line, but that dog is like super spoiled. Uh,
Where is
and she,
it?
but she does have a pretty fur coat. I mean, I'll give her that for a pit bull. I mean, uh, but I always second guess that dog. I always will. I mean, I've been attacked and sent to a hospital by two of them. But it was because of the owners, not because of the dog. And I do understand that.
Let's see here. I actually can't find an image with a Purina with the percentages.
Right, but that image that you posted the other day was like really disturbing. Um, with the carcasses in the 55-gallon drums.
Yes. Hold on. Let's see.
And how is the FDA unaware of this?
They
Or
are
do
aware.
they even care? Dude, why would they even care, first off? I mean, they're animals. It's animal food. They don't care how we gather hay for horses. I mean, straw. Hay. They don't regulate that, so why would they regulate dog food?
Well.
I I understand that they should, especially with what's going on. Uh,
Well,
the,
they really should. Yes. Like, not everyone can afford a raw diet, as much as as painful
yeah,
as that is. Like, that's.
I mean, it's almost like it's easier to raise a horse. Like if you're on a farm where I was raised, you don't have to worry about that because you raise their food off the ground. That's what we did.
Mhm.
But we bought the dog food from the store.
Yes.
So it's like two different things there. Uh, I know that what the horses eat comes straight out of the ground, and we raised it, and bailed it and all that stuff. But now the dog food evidently is obviously it's not done that way.
It really isn't. And the processing is part of the problem, actually.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in that myself. Um,
Well, well, dogs and cats are supposed to eat raw meals. So when you cook it, it automatically does get rid of some of the nutrition.
well, yeah, I'd say um, that's why I get my eggs over easy and my steak medium. Well, I don't tell these people medium rare over here at Cracker Barrel, but it's the same purpose. It's the same point. If I tell them medium rare, yeah, there's going to be all kinds of nutrition in it, but I'm going to be eating blood at the same time. But if I tell them medium well or well done, well, it's going to be burnt to a crisp, and they've burnt all the nutrition out of it.
Mhm.
It's the same point, I think, is what you're getting at. So, what do you do about it? I mean,
Well, there are some things you can do. Let's see.
yeah, like the $13 a. Some guy said a pint. I didn't run the numbers for 16 ounces, but he didn't understand 16 liquid ounces. I can't remember who that was when we were talking about it on general.
Mhm.
That seems kind of high to me. I mean, really high. Um, but I think it's something like you just mix in their dog food, right? I mean, you don't give them the whole daggone 16 ounces. It ain't like that.
Yeah. Let's see here. I should have a tab up for the goat milk. Apparently I don't.
Well, that's all right. It's on your server somewhere. You probably have to scroll up. I think it was on general, but you'd have to scroll up for days to find it.
Okay, found it.
But anyways, it was $13 for 16. I asked you, was it for a gallon? You said no, for 16 ounces, which is, well, that's a pound. I'm used to the metric system nowadays, but that's still a pound, either way you look at it. Milk is heavier than water, and there's roughly 7 to 8 pounds to a gallon of water. So
Should we have any music playing in the background of the stream?
I wish.
Well, we have a bot here that can play music.
Really?
Yeah. So,
I've seen that, but I don't know how to. I figured where I'm on a mobile device, I couldn't do that.
what should I play?
I don't know what you listen to. You know, I'm just a dumb hillbilly. So
Okay.
that's all right. That's a good guitar right there.
Mhm. Okay. Raw goat's milk is great for digestion.
What's that?
Raw goat's milk is great for digestion. Alric,
Yeah, I'm here.
did you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Raw goat's milk is great for digestion. It lessens mucus and inflammation. And it's a super immune booster. So, like,
Well, mom's into that kind of stuff. Is there a way you can turn?
is there a way I can turn what? The bot down?
Are you there?
Yes.
Yeah, somebody tried to call me in through Messenger. That is a pretty guitar. But can you turn it down somehow?
Yeah, there's a way. Remember when I showed you how to turn up and down users?
Not really, but that is a pretty guitar on
No. I showed you how to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I know how to do that.
Okay. Well, you can actually do that with Fredboat too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was a good song. You didn't have to cut it off. Okay. Can you play another one? And it'll be classical guitar. Nothing, no words, nothing crazy. But I don't know if you can spell it. It's called Recuerdos de Alhambra.
I don't know how to spell that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can. I know how to pronounce it.
Let's see here.
It's actually the guitar line goes it's about the Inquisition in Spain where the Muslims took over this castle. It's true story, but there's no words or anything. It's just classical guitar, just like that. Okay, how about I know you can spell this. Danza Espanol number 5. I do listen to classical music.
Which one?
Danza Espanol number 5.
But there's more than one option. Which option?
I don't know, pick one. I mean, I'm sure you've heard this before.
No, I haven't.
Well, it used to be in movies when people do these dances and whatever. Like the spies go into this place they're not supposed to be, and it's a big place they're trying to infiltrate, and it's classical music. But anyways, Danza Espanol number 5. Pick one. Let's see. I'm sure it's not by Francisco Torrigo, but let's listen. Oh man, I forgot we're on a live stream.
We are.
All right, well, let's play it.
Who's it by?
Originally it was by Francisco Torrigo. He's an old Spanish guitarist, like from the 1700s. There is no words. It's kind of like listening to Beethoven or Bach, but on the guitar. So it's one guitar, but it sounds like 5 or 6.
I think we should try to get back to the topic.
Yeah, you're probably right. I didn't figure you would want to listen. But I mean, it was kind of reminiscent what you played. Um, I forgot to tell my mom about Primal Pet food. I can't tell her about the goat's milk. I mean,
The goat's milk is good stuff.
Yeah, I know. I mean, the reason I say that is she's probably already aware of it, but she probably doesn't know that she can give it to her dog.
Well, why don't you just tell her she can give it to her dog?
Well,
dogs love it.
I will, but I mean, her dog's spoiled. She orders her dog food offline. I mean, she doesn't buy the dog food I do at all. This is the same woman that's trying to get me on the Daniel diet. She she doesn't know if she wants to be a vegan or not. She rotates. Are you familiar with the Daniel diet?
Not really. I'm paleo.
Well, I'm a carnivore. Well, omnivore, I guess. I like salad, but I like meat too. Uh, but the Daniel diet is what happened in when Daniel got captured. Him and a couple others. I can't remember their names, but it's all in the Bible. Uh, and they give him a ultimatum, like you see. There's obviously something about this. Um, and Daniel said, "Well, look, it's like this. I'll feed my boys like we do, and you can feed your guys off the king's table or whatever, and we'll see who comes out healthier." And so obviously Daniel did, and his boys were like way healthier.
Mm-hmm.
She talks to me about stuff like pumice and whatever, but canines are different. I mean, they were made to eat meat,
Yes, they were.
fresh, fresh raw meat, and so were cats.
They're carnivores.
Yeah, I'd really like to know what they're putting in kibble besides what I've seen, and I'd really like to know what kibble is and how many companies that they run. Like, do they run Purina? Uh, um, I hope to God not. Uh,
Kibble is those little brown balls we put in their and dog bowls.
ye-
Like that's every pet food company makes some form of kibble.
but why is it not labeled on the bag?
Uh,
Kibble.
because
I
I
mean,
don't
I've
know.
got pictures of it.
It
I took pictures of my dog bag, the food, just for this conversation, and I thought maybe I was overlooking it or something. Uh,
it's it those brown pellets are universally known as kibble. That's what they're called.
right. That's what I'm thinking. That kibble is like it doesn't matter if it's Purina or what are some of the other ones? Um, what's some of the cheaper ones? I can't even remember. It's been so long. Uh, I've always bought my dog Purina because I thought it was the best. But evidently, I mean, it is still hard food, either way you look at it, right?
Right.
And I know she don't like that stuff. But what would happen to her if I give her like let's say I went and popped a squirrel and I give it to her. You know, I cleaned it and everything.
Well, if you did that, then it would probably be fine for your dog to eat. Um, Let me pull up some stuff about the raw food diet.
Yeah, I mean, I know you know more about it than I do, but that's why I'm asking questions, and it's probably a good thing for the stream. But I mean, I was really I just don't know how you can pay that much for a bag of dog food.
Well,
I'm talking about $30 for a 25-pound bag of dog food. Maybe I'm getting ripped off. Well, evidently I am. If they're putting that crap in it, yeah, evidently.
we don't have that many
But they're
people attending the stream. It...
yeah, I'd like to hear some other people's opinion, but I mean, like, where's Ancient? Where's Iodine?
I have no idea. What about Peter Gintz? Let's tag him.
Tag him. I mean, I don't even know if they have pets. I hate to even use the word pet. They're not pets to me, they're friends. My dog's loyal to me. So I don't consider her a pet. She's like a
Hello?
Hey!
Hey, what's happening, man?
Hey guys.
We're doing the pet food stream.
Alright, awesome.
So,
Hey, do you got any animals, man?
Yeah, I got a bunch of animals.
That's cool. What do you got?
I got 4 cats. Well, technically 3. The fourth
4?
one is the fourth one is outside. It's an outdoor cat. But I just feed her, and that's really it. And I have a bunch of birds. I have 2 macaws. They have like 14 quails.
Oh God.
Yeah, I have a lot over here.
Good Lord, man. Where do you live?
I live in California.
You're on the opposite end of the continent.
Yep. Oh man. California isn't that bad.
Nah. I mean, I've been out there, I've lived out there. But
Nice.
my experience wasn't so nice. Well, it was okay, but
Really? Yeah.
I was in the mountains 2 hours from the nearest civilization in the Wallapai Mountains of Arizona. I loved it. It was all right. I couldn't get over the wind. The wind bothered me out west in Texas, in California. Arizona was the same way.
Jeez.
okay.
But what's your take on this? The what they're putting in animal food? Like they're just throwing anything in there. Even diseased carcasses.
Yeah, it's just disgusting. I really despise what they're doing, all the way to my heart. It's really sad that all these animals are getting sick, and because of them, what they're putting in the food. It's, it really saddens me, to be honest.
But I think what Missy's trying to expose is the fact that we're all still, well, this is my opinion, and this is not what she's done a good job doing what she's done, but I think it's a bunch of malarkey that we're all still buying it. I mean, I don't know if you are. I don't know how you feed your animals. So, but yeah, I still go to Walmart and buy Purina.
I think that every pet food, I think that everyone who's buying the pet food is getting ripped off. Definitely. Like,
Well, and not only that, I think that it's like if you're not part of the solution, pardon my pun here, you're part of the precipitate. It's a chemistry joke, but if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. So like if I keep buying Purina, then I'm part of the problem myself, right?
Well, pet food companies have been taking steps to come up with raw food formulas, but it's not really enough. There are
Oh,
steps being
so
taken in the correct direction, but not enough people
well,
believe in the raw diet for it to really go anywhere. Like, we've been brainwashed into thinking kibble and canned are what we should be feeding, and told how horrible it would be to feed raw. But
yeah, I mentioned that to my mom, and she was like, okay, it would upset my dog's stomach, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not sure. Yeah, whatever. You know, maybe it will. I don't know. Uh,
I think it really depends on the transition period and how slowly you do it.
but let's say you take a dog that eats table scraps normally, which mom's dog does not. My dog does. My dog's like a farm dog. Hers is not. Hers is a house dog.
My dog gets table scraps all the time. Like, nothing wrong with that.
So that's why I think there's a difference there. Like I could give my dog um, a half cooked piece of meat. You know, it's no problem. I mean, they even get spoiled like that, where they won't even eat that crap anymore.
When I bring home some raw meat for my dog, she'll ask me, she'll look at me like she's wondering why she only got one nugget of raw meat, and look at her
Yeah.
full in disgust. Like,
Yeah.
no one can blame the dog for preferring real food.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, it never came to my attention. I mean, I understood it. Like, hey, you know, but I always thought, hey, that's just the way it is. Look, you eat it or you starve. Uh, but that's not the right attitude.
Okay.
You were gonna make the sauce for me today? Talked about it last night. You have a little while, but it just needs to get done, okay?
Okay.
But I mean, it's
But
nobody ever thinks about it, really.
yeah, and well, a lot of the same bacteria that people are concerned about being in a raw diet and use that as an excuse to not feed their dogs is in the kibble and the canned.
Right. Well, have you ever seen how they feed the animals up in Alaska? Their dogs. They give them whatever raw meat they can get their hands on. So it does make sense.
Yep.
Well, so there's not really such thing as bloodlust.
We were we were all taught wrong. And because we were all taught wrong, the companies don't bother to make as much raw diet as they could. And then
But even if they did, it would be still processed. Um, like it would be still the same, wouldn't it?
not if it's raw.
But I mean, how do you?
Like, the raw formulas at the store, you actually have to go to the fridge or freezer section to get. And
Really?
yes, and they don't generally have a very large selection to choose from.
I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, some pet stores do have a fridge or freezer section with the raw stuff that they carry, but they generally don't carry all that much of it. Though there is quality food out there, it's just limited.
Well, this is very interesting to me because I'm going to start over with the new canine. Um, a German Shepherd. That's my favorite dog. Um, they're loyal.
Hmm.
They're smart. I can't help it. Uh, but I don't want to put them on the food. But I didn't know that you can really give them stuff like that. So this is why this is all interesting to me.
But yeah, if you take a look at the primal pet food, they have the frozen nuggets that you can buy.
Well, I didn't know. Like, so you're saying I can go to Kroger's or and they'll have stuff like that, or Walmart. I hate Walmart, by the way.
Well, um,
Well, hate's a strong word. I shouldn't say that.
um, well, I generally get the primal raw food. A more common one that you can get that's also pretty good quality is the let's see.
Well, I mean, you're the one that knows. Um, I'm an idiot when it comes to this. I mean, we're not exactly talking about plants or chemistry here, or physics.
Okay. Instinct is a pretty common brand around the place. It's a lot easier to get hold of than Primal is. But I have bought Instinct before, and my pets didn't do nothing bad happened to my pets on it. So let's take a look.
Can you tell the change? Really? I mean, I know you probably can by their fur.
Um, people who have fed raw meat to their animals after feeding kibble for a long time have stated that their
I let your dog out, so you might want to bring her back in if you.
Okay.
Because I think she needs to go out.
Well, people who have fed raw meat have taken before and after pictures of their dogs. You know, before raw meat and after raw meat.
Yeah.
There's actually a pretty big difference.
I mean, is it obvious just by looking?
Yes.
Or
hold on, let me see. Here.
now this is a good stream. Um, I mean, this is important. I hope a lot of people hear this.
I do too.
But I mean, well, I understand why it's not a big deal with horses and cattle because they get stuff that's raised straight up out of the ground, and it's not adulterated. At least on the farm I lived on.
Okay, here's some of the before and after pictures. Okay, can you see that?
What channel are you on?
That one because it looks like.
Are you watching the stream from your thing?
Yeah, I was. I just backed out of it because I wouldn't send the picture.
Okay. It should be there now.
I see it.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yes.
There ain't no way.
Before or after. Like, these are some great pictures here.
So why is I mean, I'm in the horse capital of the world, and they treat them animals like they're gold. Um, I don't get it. Why wouldn't anyone do their dog the same way? Can you answer?
Elric, it's because of money. That's why horses usually make money from races, and who knows what else. And dogs don't really make money.
I hate to think it's all about money.
Yeah, it's been the driving point since the beginning of the Illuminati. It's been the how they operate.
Yeah.
Well, the Bible does say that the love of money is the root of all evil.
Yep.
They love their
Yeah.
money, and take a look around. Look at all the kind of evil that's as a result of that.
I think maybe it's the way society is. I mean, I guess that's related, but
Well,
I mean, how could you treat one animal different than the other? I mean, I'm a hunter. Every once, every few years, I'll go hunting. I would hunt every day if I could, but not just for animals, but for plants and whatever. And so I respect life. Um, but Jesus Christ, that's ridiculous. I mean, that's really unreal, the difference.
it is. We're all told to feed our pets pet food from the store. But they're not going to thrive on that stuff. That stuff
How
only.
many people? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Okay. The pet food from the store only has the minimal requirements for pet health. Anyways.
But how many people you reckon have ever seen pictures like that?
I don't know. But there are a lot of pictures that are like this. That are like these.
Look, there's people that spend thousands upon thousands of dollars on these horses. Where I live, I mean thousands. Like you're lucky if you get to walk up and see one. Um, but yet nobody cares about a household pet. The horses get the finest that they are. That's what I'm getting at. Like Clover, yeah, whatever. Uh,
I'll be back.
Okay. But yeah, look at all these pictures. Don't these animals look healthier than
it's sickening.
ours? Hmm?
It kind of bothers me to even look at them. To be honest. Yes.
Yeah. Like, these animals, they're all on a raw diet and they're all healthier than ours are. If I could afford a raw diet, I would.
So what do you do? I mean, there's got to be some.
Well,
Look, I can't afford to have a true chemistry lab, but I make do. Um, with other things.
well,
I guess it'd be just expensive to make your own dog food. It'd probably be the same. What do you think?
well, there are some things that you can do to combat the poison. Like, instead of buying dog treats, which are made by the exact same companies, you can look up recipes and make dog treats yourself.
Yeah.
You can also supplement their diet with table scraps, coconut oil.
Well, I know. I guess it depends on how you cook your food too, though.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you don't want to give, like my ex. I guess she's my ex. Whatever. She likes putting grease in everything. It's not something I really would like to give my dog, but she loves it.
Well, you could try replacing the grease with coconut oil. That's
Well, I tried to get her on extra virgin olive oil, Evo.
okay.
That would help a lot, I think. What- You know, this dog's old. I don't know. It's just it's unreal that they would even do the things that they're doing. Um, have you ever looked and see how hogs were raised?
No, I have not.
Oh my God. Personally, I've tried to stay away from hog meat. Um, it's bad. Um, I mean, these things stay in a little pen
Go
in
ahead.
a barn. There's like hundreds, maybe thousands of them, and that's where they spend their life in a little pen, like maybe 4 by 6 or whatever, and that's how they spend their life. And if the fan at the top of the barn quits circulating, then they all die. And it's because of the ammonia buildup, ammonia gas from the waste.
That seems like a terrible way to raise hogs. I mean, wouldn't it make more sense to build a large pen, that a large fenced-in pen that they can all
Yeah,
have plenty of room to roll around in?
yeah, just like chickens. I mean, that's the way I always looked at it. Like why? I guess because the meat, the demand for it, but they're raising. I mean, they live their life in a 4 by 6 pen, and that's it. Like there's stories of the fans quitting, and well, everything in the barn dies because there's nowhere for the money to go. I have a hard time to believe that, but if there is no exhaust, then everything dies. But they're in this little bitty cage, and that's how they live their life.
Have you ever given your dog any bone broth?
And bone meal?
Bone broth.
Maybe chicken broth.
Oh, bone broth is excellent nourishment for pets. Like,
Yeah, all that stuff is. But she doesn't get it very often. I mean,
oh, why not? I mean, how
well,
often
because
do you make chicken?
not very often.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know what they do up there. You understand? Um, I don't get to live in the mountains anymore, so it's part of my misery. I'm sick of this place, but anyway,
I'm sure in heaven everyone will have a proper diet when we all get there.
yeah.
Well, I mean, when you're there, I think eating is optional, but you can eat whatever you want, essentially.
Yeah,
Or when we all get to heaven.
Yeah.
that sounds very nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Uh,
Interesting. Oh man.
I'm glad you're back, man.
Oh crap.
What?
Purina, okay, according to this article, Purina confirmed in a statement to the South China Morning Post that cancer-causing aflatoxins were an unavoidable natural contaminant. Right.
Unavoidable natural toxin. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, that's what Purina said. They what is wrong with these people? Why are they flat out lying to us?
Well,
So
my first
basically,
question is, how is it unavoidable? My first question is, how is it unavoidable?
I have no idea. Oh, they use corn.
I mean,
It says that they use
they use
corn.
what?
They use corn, which is a major source of it.
Chlorine?
Corn.
Oh.
Animals don't need grains anyway. Grains are useless to them.
Yeah, they're carnivores, like we said. Uh, I'm unfamiliar with chlorine, but
The FDA increased the allowable amount of aflatoxin permitted in animal feed. What?
why would it? This makes no sense.
They don't care for our pets at all. They just want money.
Well, that part makes sense, but like, what about like livestock? I mean, you gotta get protein from somewhere, and it comes from animals. I mean, unless you're on a vegan diet, you can get it from beans or whatever. But
The pet food industry is just a terrible one.
what, the vegan diet?
No, the pet food industry. I don't like the pet
Oh
food
yeah,
industry. It's just
yeah. I was unaware of all this. Um, I'm glad you pointed it out. But I can't find nothing on kibble. I have looked, and there's nothing like if I put kibble into Google search engine, nothing comes up.
seriously.
Yeah,
Kibble's
yeah.
coming up for the DuckDuckGo search engine. Have you tried that one?
No, the only thing I have is Google and Bing.
Oh, you should hold on. I'll get you a link to DuckDuckGo.
I would like that. I was trying to show Mom, but
Yes, Peter.
Yeah.
Did you were you gonna say something?
Oh no.
Okay. But yeah, I do
I
most of my searching on DuckDuckGo because they don't censor as much stuff.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. Is it good? What the hell? Oh shit!
What?
Oh my god.
Get out of here. Ah. Nope. Oh shoot! There's another one.
You guys are awesome. I'll tell you that.
Oh, I wish I could afford to switch my dog over to a raw diet.
Well, how did you get your hands on that goat milk for $13 for
Um,
16 ounces? And I bet that's a limited supply. That's expensive.
well, on the occasion I can afford it, I send in an order to the
Okay,
to the local
so it's an
DNL farm and home. Like,
oh, I thought maybe you guys had a direct link to a what do you call them? I hate to use the word slaughterhouse. A butcher.
Well, in Mexico, I have a direct contact to people that work at a slaughterhouse.
Have you
butchers
ever seen
are
goats?
butchers are
Yeah,
actually. Oh, go ahead.
yeah. There's plenty of goats there.
I'm talking about the ghost milk. Like, is that expensive?
I haven't tried goat milk yet, so I can't say.
It just seems awful high to me.
What does?
Goat's milk.
How come?
I mean, if I wanted a piece of meat, I'd go out and shoot one, or you know, well, not really. That's a lot of work, but I was being sarcastic.
Where am I?
Are you from the States, Peter?
Yeah, I am.
That's cool. I wasn't sure.
Okay.
Well, we're here. Should we go ahead and go over the uh, go over rawhide?
Yeah.
It's a very
Yeah, I mean,
toxic pet chew.
really.
Yes.
Why? Because the tannic acid. I mean, I don't. That's what they tan hides with. I mean, I don't.
Well, they are
I don't
made
know.
at the tannery. They're treated with a chemical bath to help preserve the product during transport to help prevent spoilage.
I guess you'd die if you knew I was into trapping. I used to be, and I know a lot about um. The Indians used to take This is gonna probably sound kind of mean to you. Um. You can take a hide and stretch it out and take the brains from the animal, uh, and and rub it with your hands on the hide. I know this sounds bad, but that's the way it was.
Damn, dude.
Well, I mean, it's a natural preservative for the hide. I didn't mean to come across that way.
Really? So it preserves the hide if I rub the brains of the animal against the hide?
First you gotta scrape off all the fat, but yeah, it
Okay.
does.
That might actually be healthier for doggies than what they currently do with rawhides.
Yeah, that's what brought it to my attention. You was talking about rawhides.
Yeah.
The raw hides.
The FDA does not consider the rawhide chews to be food, so it's a free-for-all when it comes to manufacturing them.
Yeah, that's not a good thing. I guess I'm the only one here that's ever skinned an animal.
Yeah, I suppose.
I only done it for meat, for food. I've never done it for a trophy. I hope you guys know that.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine to go hunting for food.
Well, there's something in their brains that helps preserve the hide. Like if you were going to dress yourself, like you needed the leather to dress yourself to make clothes with, you want to preserve it. Um, there's something in their brains. You rub it on. As a chemist, I should know this what it is, but I don't. All I know is it works, and it's worked for the Native Americans for centuries.
Nice. I might give it a shot then. If I ever have to go out there soon, it's annoying. You know what's gonna happen, then yeah, I'm gonna have to do that one day.
Well, salt is a lot better. Uh, Sodium chloride, salt, table salt is a lot better. Does the same thing. So maybe that's a connection. But
Interesting. Okay. Oh.
I'm just glad to talk to you guys. You guys have jerked me out of what I was in. So, you've got all these animals, brother.
What
Let's
about
just let's forget about the chickens. Okay, let's just forget about them for now.
all right?
But what about the rest of them? All their feed comes from the ground, right?
I sometimes feed them seeds. Oh, where am I? Okay, yeah, yeah. Sometimes I feed them seeds, and other times I feed them and some fresh fruits, especially bean sprouts. They really love bean sprouts.
Yeah, but never from a manufacturer.
What do you mean, like from a manufacturer?
Like like I used to give my horses sweet feed. It came from a manufacturer, but I didn't give it to them all the time. Only when they deserved it.
If you're talking about like seeds, sure.
Like
Seeds.
you give them, they free graze, and I'm sure if you've got that many animals, there's There's hay built up.
Yeah.
You're a country boy just like me, but living somewhere else.
I've always wanted to live in the country. You're lucky.
I'm a city boy.
Ain't no way.
Yep.
How in the world do you live in a city and have that?
Well, the pen that I have my birds in are not. It's not that big, but it's fine. I have a huge playground in my backyard, and I literally just put the birds underneath it and just put a bunch of fences on it and a door too, so I could just walk in and out of that little pen they have.
That's cool. That's better than nothing.
Yeah, but they are a pain in the ass to deal with.
Well, probably, but I mean, it's still better than nothing.
Yeah, that's true. I only have them for eggs. That's really it. And he makes some good eggs.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say next. I'd kill for some right now. Well, not kill, but that's awesome.
Interesting. The FDA says they're sorry that they don't have the budget to enforce the law.
Really now?
Yeah.
What law?
I'm taking a look at it now. New evidence is showing. Okay, they're saying that new evidence is showing a much more pervasive problem in the animal food supply than originally thought. FDA must have been bombarded with questions about Dr. Solomon's statements, because today the FDA sent out some answers. The FDA states the FDA Center for Veterinary Medicine receives a high volume of questions about pet food and contaminants from a range of stakeholders due to the breadth and depth of these inquiries. We were not able to respond individually to every inquiry because it would divert resources from
So, in other
addressing.
words,
Go ahead.
they don't care.
Yes, they don't care.
Where was that source come from?
Let's see here.
Please, God, tell me you're not gonna label a news source that I know of. Like, it's not on Fox
It's
News.
sourced on the FDA website.
Oh my lord!
Of course.
The FDA doesn't care. They don't. Why should we care? Why should we trust them with anything else? Like,
All right. So,
Yeah, but if they'll blatantly say that, um, there's something wrong there.
I know.
I mean, they're just coming out and saying it. When was that released?
Let me. I'm not seeing a date, but it is on their website.
The FDA's?
Yes. I wish they'd care more about our pets, but it's up to us pet parents to care. They're not going to.
indeed, it's pretty sad that they don't care about our animals.
Okay. Well,
I wonder what the FDA would think about a high priced Clydesdale, or a thoroughbred for that matter. I reckon I guess I need to get off the horses. Uh
So is that it here? Yeah, oh, come on.
what?
I'm stuck.
Yeah, there's a whole lot to unpack with the problems with pet food.
well, I just got to thinking that these prize horses and everything, I guarantee you they're eating the best of the best. Uh, they're probably particular about where the clover, the hay comes from, all that. And the FDA's probably never set up, doesn't even worry about that. But this crap they're putting in um, dog food bags that you buy at Walmart that every other citizen has access to, they're not mentioning a word about it.
They really aren't.
I mean, I wouldn't have known about it until you said something.
Well, I wouldn't have known about it if I hadn't got my own dog and then did an extensive amount of research because I wanted to know what's best for my dog.
Well, my baby's reached her age. I mean, I don't know if there's anything I can do for her or not. I think she's got hip dysplasia. Unfortunately, I don't have the heart to put a bullet in her head, and I'll never do it. Uh, but I hate to see her suffer. She can't even hardly walk up the stairs. I'm talking about just get on the porch. It hurts her, and I know it does. It was me and her. We survived a house fire. Me and her. That's it. Out of 3.
Hi, Cookie.
Yeah, it's sad to see animals go. Like I had a cat earlier. I had a cat last year die from kidney failure. She was in a lot of pain, so we had to put her down, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't have the heart to do that, really.
Yeah, understandable.
The fire department. uh, I wanted to bury my dogs. And
Treats are the most recalled product.
they told me it's best I didn't look at them. They told me they were melted together. They buried him for me though. They wouldn't listen. I tried to get them out. Wouldn't listen. I guess they were scared.
It's must be very hard. It's always hard to lose a pet.
It's been 2 years. I should be over it, but I ain't. I mean, it sucks. The fact that I could have done something. They were my friends. And I'm burned to both flames.
I'd like to put dinner in the oven.
It kills me.
So you just need to make the Alfredo sauce so that I can. Okay. There's 2 pans. We need enough for both.
All right.
Okay.
I generally don't think about it, but me and my German made it out of. I don't know how she made it out. Really, to this day, I can't tell you how that dog made it up. I look back at it all the time. I don't know how she made it out. I don't know if I threw her out the window. I don't know. I know that's the way I went out. I broke the window out, and that's the way I went. You know what it was caused over? A cigarette.
What?
Yup. A cigarette.
The cigarette caused all that? Wow.
Yup. Because somebody decided to put a cigarette butt out. I just done all my yard chores, you know. It's my property. I live there. But somebody got the bright idea to put a cigarette out in a flower pot that had a dried up root ball in it beside a wicker glider. And I woke up and the house was in a ball of flames. Yeah. And I had the back door screwed shut because of the thieves. There was no way out of it. So I had to bust the window out. And the my other 2 dogs wouldn't follow me. I tried. There was no way I could go back with it. It's just, it is what it is, man. I mean, I shouldn't relive it. It bothers me to this day. It's nothing you'll ever forget. I promise. Yep, it all started over a cigarette.
Man, that's crazy. It really is. Wow.
Yeah. Now I live in a motel. Surrounded by drug addicts. Yeah, I feel like Job. I would do. But I'm at a low point, man. I don't mean to throw y'all in nothing, but I feel like, okay, try me some more. You know, I'm not going to give that easy. Job got done worse than this. The only thing you'd be taking from me from now on is my health. I lost my woman too a few days ago, but not to the grave. But hey, you know, it is what it is. And I think she's the one that put the cigarette butt in the flower pot. She told me she was. All my family heirlooms, everything, gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't mean to. I'm just had a bad day, man. I don't mean anything by it. I'm at the point where I'm sick. But you know what did Christ say? You'll be persecuted, and I lost my woman because of 15 years because I won't give up on Christ. That's a good thing. That's a score, right?
Yeah, that's a really good thing right there. Okay. Oh, what?
It's just hard to deal with sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You never change, dude.
I think the hardest thing is memory.
Come on, little guy.
All right, I
But
got it.
hey,
Guys.
we got a great server here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm glad
that free
at
too.
least you don't ever get on VC. I'm glad to hear from you. You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I've just been busy. All right, I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
Lydia.
Yes?
Oh crap! I shouldn't have said it.
It's fine.
Um, are we still on a live stream?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Do you want to carry on?
For a little while longer.
Sorry about that. I just shouldn't use your name. I can't believe that you knew my name.
You told it to us. Oh, I should probably go ahead and say that where you're gonna find the diseased carcasses, and dead cats and dead
How?
dogs in the food. It's in the meat meal, the meat byproducts, and anything else that's anonymously named. Like, any anonymous meat product is suspect.
Can you play some music?
Sure. Let's see here.
Well, this probably needs to be in the Flat Earth channel, but it's called Space Oddity by David Bowie. I don't know if you can play that or not. That's even better.
It's video game music.
You gotta be kidding.
No, it's from Skyward Sword. It's called Zelda's Lullaby. There are several iterations of the song. So,
I'm all ears.
since we're talking about pets, I think we should cover the alternatives to spaying and neutering that are a lot kinder to your pets and leave the hormones intact.
To be honest with you, I've always been afraid to have my dog spaded, and I have a good reason for that.
I understand your concern.
I like female dogs. They're more protective. A female dog has more perspective, more reliance.
Yes. For females, there are two alternatives to spaying. The ovary sparing spay, which takes out the...
Yeah, but like after 4 or 5 litters, I don't know. I would like to change my dog's diet, but she's so old. I don't know if it'll help her. Maybe. I mean, female dogs are always, to me, they're more protective. Very reliable. I mean, my dog used to greet me when I pulled up in the driveway every single day. Well, my shepherd did. Well, they would all get excited. She was the only one I'd let run free. I couldn't let the other two run free. They were too aggressive. That's a lawsuit.
Mhm.
It's in their nature. I couldn't help it. I tried to. I couldn't change them. Those are the two that got melted together. Well, they were hard headed. That's probably why they ended up melted together because they wouldn't listen to me when the house burned down. But they were kind of stubborn. But as far as what you're talking about, I don't know. I mean, she's still alive, and I sometimes wonder, what if I was to change her diet and get her off of this hard food? I mean, she eats table scraps anyway, so what's the difference? Right? Hello?
I'm here. Oh, let me check.
I mean, I don't see the difference. Like, if I'm sitting there eating and, she's sitting there at my knee, well, I'm going to give her something. But I don't encourage begging at all. But I guess that's what happens. But her overall health, I mean, she's too old, I think, for me to switch her over. But from now on, I get another dog. They're not going to be on dog food. They're going to eat what I eat.
Okay. But you're still gonna need to balance the diet somehow. That's pretty important.
I know. I mean, I think she's got hip dysplasia. I don't know if she does or not. I about know she does. I mean, she's a German Shepherd. I didn't mean to get all caught up earlier. Sorry.
Okay.
It's just memories. You can't imagine. It stinks. It is what it is.
Mhm.
So what do you give a 12-year-old dog? You can't just change their diet, I wouldn't think. I can understand, yeah, from a puppy. But I'm talking about a dog is like 70 years old in human years. She's old. I don't even know if I'll ever see her again.
Let's see here.
And she just had a litter of pups too. I sent you a picture of that, I think. When I sent it to all my close friends, I sent a picture of it. That had to jerk something out of her. Now these people are acting stupid out here. I hate this place. Why people have to act this way? I guess it don't matter as long as they leave me alone. Sure. It doesn't do any good to go preach to them. Are you there?
I'm here. Well, you could give your dog some bone broth more often.
What's your internet connection look like?
Pretty okay. How much of a lag are you experiencing?
What do you mean?
Well, has there been any lagging during the stream?
Oh no, not really. I mean, no, it was all right.
Okay.
There was a time or two, but I think it was on my end, so I cut my Wi-Fi off. I'm on LTE. I don't know if you know.
Is any of what I'm putting up on the screen readable?
Hold on, I'm already back. Server. I wish you could see my screen.
Okay.
I mean, if you can, it would be great. You could tell me what to do, but all right, I'm back.
Okay.
Well, I thought I was. That link you put on, yeah, it ain't it. Something about survival. My grandpa taught me all I need to know about that. Look, I'm not like you guys, man. I mean, I can't even pull it back up. What channel you put it in?
It's still on my Twinkles Kitten YouTube channel.
What is it you was trying to show me? I'm having a hard time getting back on the stream. I don't know why I backed out of it. I didn't know if you heard me or not.
I just want to know if what I'm streaming is readable.
Well, I wish I could. It's all right. I mean, I can't find it, but what do you think I should tell my mom? Regarding that, she said bloodlust.
Bloodlust is a myth.
But you do understand that she has a pit bull. You do understand that I've been attacked by 2 of them.
I do understand.
40 lacerations. I don't take that stuff lightly at all. I mean, but this dog's a baby. You've seen pictures of her in her little raincoat and stuff. I mean, I'm sure she feeds her the finest, but the diet thing.
Well,
I think mom's scared to give her table scraps even. I mean, this dog lays down with my mom, and I'm not so real comfortable with that. It was in
the whole table scraps thing. I know that we were all taught that table scraps are the worst thing for your dog, but they're not. All it takes is a little bit of research to find out what all they can have and what they can't.
Yeah, I haven't done that really. I guess I should, but I'm just worried. Well, my mom went through a bad divorce, so she got this pit bull that she saved. I guess from the firing squad, whatever you want to call it. And now it lives with her. I mean, she's a good dog. She's spoiled, whatever. She's a complete baby. I mean, but I still worry about it. You know, mom's not been attacked like I have.
Well, is it really rational to fear a breed when any of them could have done? Okay, any breed could have done the same thing to you if they'd busted out of their fence. Or
the dog wasn't in the fence.
Right. I don't think it's really all that rational to fear a breed of dogs.
Maybe not.
I mean, it's not the breed itself that was the problem in the first place.
I know. But the fact in my mind, it's my mom, you know, for one thing. And as a pit bull, that's the second thing. I know they're okay, yeah, I mean, but there's, you know, I've been attacked by one. A part of my mind can't forget that. I mean,
considering the narrative that gets spread around like wildfire, pit bulls are evil and pit bulls are bad and no one should own a pit bull. We should ban pit bulls. Well, It's.
I mean,
You
she's
understand
not
why.
bad.
He's like,
Well, I mean, the dog was mistreated. I didn't know this at the time, but maybe. Yeah, I mean, I know that's what had to do with it, but still, my mom picked up and adopted, a stray from the pound. She seems to be okay, but I'm not there. It bothers me. She lets that dog sleep with her. What if that dog was to wake up and catch my mom asleep? I guess that would never happen. I shouldn't. Have you ever had one lunge at your face?
no, I have not. But I have been lunged at by little dogs.
Well, I don't think Daisy would, but I mean, she's a real nice dog. She's she's a baby. I mean, and that begs the second question: why would anybody get rid of her? How come mom ended up with her? Why? Something doesn't add up. I hope I ain't boring you to death.
You're not.
There was a song I was wanting you to play on the bot. It seems like I can't get it to do it. I haven't tried, but I don't want to mess anything up. I could.
Well, I'm sure that your mom's dog would like some raw goat milk if she's that concerned about raw food.
Well, I tried to tell her about that. Um, yeah, it went over like a lead balloon. Uh, but she orders her dog food offline. I don't really know what it is, but it's not. It may be from Primal, but I doubt it. And there's nothing that can fix my dog from hip dysplasia. Nothing. But she's old. I wish I can, but there's nothing I can do besides a bullet. I mean, I'm not a vet.
Well, you don't really need to be a vet to make the best decisions for your dogs. Like most vets are going to tell you that raw feeding is bad and kibble is good.
Yeah,
And
I don't
they,
listen.
they,
Yeah.
yeah, most vets are gonna tell you standard stuff. Like unless you find a holistic
Mhm.
vet, then
Yeah, right.
most of them just aren't gonna.
I know that's not gonna happen. Sorry, I pulled the cord. You there, Misty?
I'm here.
Yeah, I've never actually ever even heard of or seen a holistic veterinarian. Um,
Well, they're not very common, but they're the ones that that don't believe in all the normal procedures, and they will help you with
with hip dysplasia.
well, they will help you with good nutrition to help with that, with stuff like that.
Yeah, but there is no real answer that you know of. You've done more research on this stuff than I have. That's why I'm asking. I mean, I wouldn't come to you for let's say molecular geometry. I wouldn't be asking you about that. Uh, but you seem to have done your research in this other field. That's why I asked.
Hmm. Yeah, I have. Did you know that you don't actually need to get the rabies vaccine for them yearly? You can ask for a 3-year shot at the vet.
No, the only shot my dog gets is for heartworms. That's it. They
Okay.
ain't getting nothing else.
Okay.
Well, it ain't really a shot, but it comes in a syringe. Uh, and it depends on their weight, what I give them. So I have to pick her up and stand on the scale, you know. She's about 80 pounds. She might be more than that now. Uh, she's probably more like 90 now. She's a big old girl. But I ain't never vaccinated her. Now will. Or I won't put that in my veins. Why would I put it in hers?
True. But it's still kind of the law, isn't it, to have the rabies shot?
Rabies?
Yeah, the rabies vaccine. Like for pets, it is where I live. It's the law that they have to have it. But I don't have. But I did find out that it doesn't have to be yearly, like all the vets push. You
Have you ever been hit where you had to have a rabies shot? They tried to give me one when that pit bull attacked me. I said, no, because they was going to stick a needle in my belly. No.
I've never had to have a rabies shot.
They were wanting to stick a needle in my stomach. I said, no, I'm good. And they said, how do you know? I said, well, the dog wasn't rabid. And whose dog was it? Well, I played stupid then. And there's no way I was going to let them stick a syringe in my stomach. No way. I wouldn't even let them give me an epidural when I cracked my spine. Nonetheless, to stick a 10-inch needle in me, no way. Uh-uh. The dog wasn't rabid. They were worried about my wounds. Um, but still, that's not the point.
Mhm.
I feel like I've ruined your stream.
No, you haven't.
You sent me some kind of proof about this kibble, didn't you?
Huh?
Like something I could send my mom. My dog's too far gone. But my mama's dog's a baby.
I can send you some proof.
Daisy's a good dog. She's young. She is a pit bull, but I don't have anything against them dogs. But, you know, I've had 3 or 4 of them. Mom is putting too much faith in them. You want to ask me? But that's a biased opinion. Very biased. You know, she didn't get attacked by one. But it's her baby. And I just think that she puts too much faith in that dog. Even though it is spoiled. Most spoiled. How many dogs gets Christmas presents? Do you give your dogs Christmas presents? Daisy's Christmas present lasted about 5 minutes. At the max. I'm sorry, my earbuds fell out. But to me, it's like a great white. It's not really indifferent. They attack the same. They do the same thing. I know what God said, but things are different now. I know what God told Adam, but I think all that would have come after the flood. Subdue the whole planet. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, maybe it was like that back then. Flood. It's not like that now.
Here. No one else is either. Hi, Sean.
Are you guys okay?
Huh? Oh my gosh. I'll be right down. I'll tell you.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
Alright. There's nothing I could do about it anyway. But hello?
I'm still here.
Okay.
Do you think we should end the stream here?
You're breaking up.
Should we end the stream here? Rats.
Are you guys okay?
I'm okay. But should we end the stream here?
Probably.
Alright.
Yeah.
I need to do something for Mom.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the stream.
Yeah, I think we got sidetracked, and that's probably my fault, but
We did get sidetracked, yes. That happens sometimes during streams, I think.
oh yeah, but we made some good points.
Yes, we did. The Illuminati does not care about our dogs. The FDA does not care.